In 2022, I picked up running as a way to challenge myself to do something hard. That same year, I ran my first race, a 10K, a little over 6 miles. It was difficult at that time, but little did I know that this was just the beginning. After that 10K, I felt accomplished, but there was also this hunger for more. I started running more races and setting personal records. Those shorter distances that used to be difficult gradually became easier. So I set my sight on a bigger goal, the half marathon. 13.1 miles, 21 kilometers. I spent about 12 weeks training, running 3 times a week. Week by week, the miles added up, and eventually, I ran my first half marathon in March 2024. I thought that would be where it ended, but it didn't. I felt this conviction to keep going. The next logical step was the full marathon. 26.2 miles, 42 kilometers. So I locked in and trained for over 16 weeks, not missing a single day of training, even when I was on vacation. At one point, running a half marathon felt like the hardest thing I could do, but over the course of those 16 weeks, I ran over 7 half marathons. In April of this year, I ran my first full marathon in Eugene, Oregon, and it felt absolutely amazing crossing the finish line.
Mile 1, 9:07. Mile 26, 9:51.
The biggest lesson I've learned about running so far is that after a certain point, it starts becoming more mental than physical. It trains your mind. Each new milestone requires a level of consistency and focus to show up even when the conditions aren't perfect. It becomes less about the distance or the pace and more about who you become on the other side, and that consistency reshapes how you show up in the rest of your life. I thought running the full marathon would be the end of it, but I can't seem to shake it off. Even in the off-season when there is no race on the calendar, I still run at least once a week. It's not discipline at this point. It's something deeper. It's a conviction I can't shake, which is why I'm not slowing down. Next year, I am going to run more races than I have ever run. I'll start with the Hot Chocolate 10K in March, followed by the Cherry Blossom Half Marathon later that month. Then in May, I'll run the Hard Rock Marathon in San Diego, but that's not the finish line. In October, I'll run the Chicago Marathon, my first world major, the start of an even bigger goal. Over the next few years, I'll be chasing all 6: Berlin, New York, Boston, London, and Tokyo to earn the 6-star title finisher, an achievement that fewer than 10,000 runners worldwide have earned so far. It's definitely a lofty goal, but hey, that's the point. You know what they say, if your goals don't scare you, you're not aiming high enough. Part of me is already dreading the uncomfortable aspect. The early mornings, the speed workouts, and the discomfort that comes with pushing your limits. But there's an even bigger part of me that's so ecstatic to just show up and do the work. I don't know how to describe it. I felt convicted to make this video for anyone who needs a push and a reminder that doing hard things reshapes you and makes you better. By the time you're watching this, I've already started training, and if any part of this speaks to you, join me in training for one of the races. You don't have to run the full marathon. Just start small. 1 mile, 1 run, and see where it takes you.